I'm Alan Blackshaw from Herding Together. Welcome back to our series on essential reading, books and publications we consider to be essential reading in the fields of community development, community building, placemaking, corporate change and strengths-based practice. Don't forget to subscribe to the Herding Together YouTube channel to keep updated on all our video releases as they become available. This week we'll be taking a quick look at Neighbour Power, Building Community the Seattle Way by Jim Diers. Let me start by saying that this book should really be on the reading list of anyone studying community development or social work. It really is required reading in that it provides real life information on building community, as well as detailing how a government organisation responded successfully to its community. Jim published this book in 2004. At that time I just started working in community development for a local council. When he came to speak at a workshop at a neighbouring council a year or two later, a colleague suggested that I attend the workshop. This colleague had been talking to me about asset-based community development for some time, so she leapt at the chance to go and hear Jim speak. I attended and I left with a totally different view on how to approach the work of community building. His presentation was a game changer for me. I now saw the power of working from the ground up. Listening to a community, working with people where they were at, and the importance of simple, seemingly small projects in community change. Importantly, I went back to my office intent on changing how my team operated. At the time, the team arranged events for special days of the year, such as Seniors Week, Youth Week, International Day of People with a Disability. They attended council's community advisory committees, attended interagencies, supplied information to community members and advised council on important community issues. Jim had inspired me to work in a different way, development approach. Seek to work closely with community groups and members of the community. In short, to empower community to be in control. The first thing I did was to develop a community grants program aimed not at service providers, but small, local community groups. While we never achieved the heights of the Seattle program, we provided funding for small actions that made a great difference for local communities. I got my hands on Jim's book a couple of years later to find out more about the work he did in Seattle. Although I was working in Australia, the experiences Jim had in Seattle echoed mine in how working with community could create great change, how an empowered community was not a threat to local government but a support, and how seemingly small projects and actions can lead to great change. In many ways, this book provided a vindication to me of the approach I had taken in moving to an assets-based approach in working with people. The book also inspired me to continue working closely with community, as this was the only way to create sustainable change. Empowering people to act on what they believe and care about is the only way forward. It encouraged me to continue to look at the gifts that all people have and work to connect people and their gifts to others, to mobilise and connect assets for action. This is how the book impacted me and continues to impact me, and this is why it's essential reading. You may take something else away from this book, and I'd love to hear what you do take away from it. Let me know how the book inspired you. It's essential reading for anyone wanting to create lasting change.